got any delicious candy down here?
What do you think I do? Come down here and just freaking eat candy like a pig? I work, okay? I don't just sit here and... Please.
Have you got any other candy?
No, I don't. I'm so disgusted.
No, I'm a savage.
Yeah.
What song has the word savage in it?
Didn't I tell you that I was a savage?
Yep. Good job, dude.
Gotta get rid of the oil.
Gotta get rid of it.
You know how offensive it is to people?
Yeah. God forbid you're human.
God forbid I have oil glands.
No, really.
That's disgusting.
I'm terribly
You make me
sorry.
sick, you're oily.
Do you want me just in my black
Oh
shirt?
yeah, don't wear that freaking crap. You look all messy.
Boom, there it is.
Okay. Hi everybody and welcome back to Talk Tuesday with Sam.
And Jay, thank you so much for coming back. Like, seriously.
He freaking talked right. I didn't.
It's the only way I can get a word in.
Oh, that's true. Sorry. So today's topic, if you haven't read the title already, is going to... So actually, me and Karen came up with this idea. And I was like, girl, you should film it with me. But, you know, life gets busy and we have different schedules. And she's not about to come over here at 10 o'clock at night and freaking film with me. So I decided that Jay has just... I mean, he doesn't have as many as women.
They'll understand after you explain the title. We're gonna
Why 30 is the new 13 and it sucks. Yeah. Literally, this is what me and Karen were talking about.
Gonna get your brain thinking.
You're gonna start thinking real good.
You're gonna be like...
Number one, when you're 13, you start getting pubes, armpit hair, you know.
That's true.
All of that good stuff. But once you hit 30, you get random hairs growing, if you're a man, on your earlobes. Where did that come
They just come right out.
Like literally, I have to pluck them out. You also get them random, super duper long, thick hairs on your eyebrows.
There's gotta be one in here somewhere.
Oh, there's more than one.
Please.
Literally,
there's
you have like no. I'm just gonna brush
them all up.
Should I
start combing them?
You should start combing them up so people could see. Like, oh, do you guys see these things? Those are ridiculous.
Anyway.
Okay. You also get major nose hairs. Major nose hairs. And if you're a woman, you will start getting nose hairs too. I actually bought the trimmers for him.
That is true.
And now that I'm 31, I actually have to use them too. Your nose hair is actually touching your mustache right now.
When I was 13 and I had hairs coming in, they weren't my nose or ear hairs. You're concerned about... I was concerned about armpit hair. What were you concerned about?
When I was 13, I was concerned about pubes and armpit hair.
Yeah, my pubes are kind of a thing, I guess.
Crap, yeah, you're like, man, I got pubes. I'm a freaking woman. And now,
I can't say
my freaking pubes are growing down my leg. I don't want you anymore, pubes. Not only are you, like, freaking there anyway, but they used to be contained in a lovely little bikini triangle section. Now, for some reason, they start every year creeping, like, down my leg even more. And I remember my mom complaining about it. Like, saying, like, oh, I've got to have a wax because they keep going down my leg. And I was like, oh my God. And now I'm like, are you for real? The same thing is happening to me. They're creeping down my leg past the bikini section. And that is not cool. When you're trying to go to the beach and have like a perfectly like smooth thing. And then you have freaking leg hair that's not actually leg hair. It's pubes down your leg. And you have to like shave every day and then you get shaving rash. Hair growing in places that you don't appreciate it. But... some men are going bald at this age. Luckily, you're still doing well. But my hair is thinning. Like, I'm not thinning balding or anything, but my hair is a lot thinner than it was when I was 13.
Mine's a complaint, but I can't complain.
What is yours?
Well, about the hair growing. Because I'm complaining about how long it is, but...
you still have hair. You're still doing good. Moving on to number 2. When you're 13, for me, I started my period and then my hair turned from like a really gorgeous like golden blonde to like a really dark ashy like mousy blonde.
Nice.
Now, literally like a couple of days ago, I got my first gray hair. Do you realize how sad I was? I literally had to call everybody in my phone book and tell them.
Stop. I didn't believe it was ever going to happen to her.
No, I didn't actually think it was going to happen.
I really, truly
I was like,
believe
well, I have blonde hair, so I'm going to be like 50 before I get a gray hair.
You've said it in the past.
Like, I literally have said it before. I'm never going to have gray hair. I'm amazing. And then I freaking was doing my makeup.
Wait, there it was.
2 of them in my hair,
They're just
in my
seasoned
hairline.
with gray hair.
And this is
It's
karma
a
for me
season.
because I literally always joke with Jay and my brother. My brother went gray when he was 17. But Jay, the last couple of years, has started getting gray hairs. And he doesn't believe me, but they're
Weird.
there. He says they're blonde. They're not. They're gray.
They're not gray.
They're gray, babe. I see a bunch of them right in the side of your hair. You have like a bunch of little gray fleckers. Anyway, he starts getting gray in his
nobody likes a
beard.
flecker.
He also has gray hair in his chest hair.
Get out, do I?
You do. You totally do.
Man,
I haven't
that's
checked
weird.
your pubes yet, but you got some in your
Nice.
in your chest.
See, I honestly, I think it's cool. I bring it on.
I say he would.
I'll take some gray hair. I haven't had gray hair before. It sounds interesting.
It's wiry. It gives him zits.
Oh, nuts. I'm gonna have to deal with zits.
Yeah, because they grow like 2 gray hairs in like one follicle, and then he gets these like ingrown hairs, and then it creates like a little zit pus bubble. Number 3, when you're 13, unless you're Jay and you're perfect or my sister, you start getting pimples. That's what happened to me. As soon as I started my period,
Didn't get any pimples.
there they were. He was perfect. Still is. But
Not
when
true.
you're 30, not only will you start getting wrinkles, which is just as sucky as pimples, but if you're lucky like me, and my friend Karen, who just randomly started like breaking out as well, and my brother, who's
What's so
still
lucky
breaking out.
about- Well,
No, it's not lucky. I'm just saying, like, how lucky are we?
oh, you said if you're lucky.
You get pimples, like, all of a sudden my skin has gone crazy. Like, it was pretty clear for like a few years after I had Lily, like while I was pregnant with her, and then like a couple of years after, my skin was actually really nice. Like, I didn't wear makeup very much at all because my
That's
skin
true,
was
you
like
didn't.
pretty good.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, I feel like I turned 30 and like I'm going through puberty again on my face, and all my pimples are like, oh hey friend, I'm gonna go all in your neck, which never happened before.
Well, the gray hairs are giving me a bit of a
He's getting a couple
pubescent
of pimples because of the
pimple
gray hair.
problem. You know, like I've never honestly. When someone says zits, I truly
What is
don't ever
this?
have
What
them.
is this that you
What
speak
what
of?
is a zit?
Yeah.
And even when I get one, I don't worry about it because in a day it's gone.
Yeah.
But it's been weird with the gray hairs.
Yeah, yeah. And he's also, you know, getting the forehead wrinkles.
Oh yeah.
The little
Those are
smile lines.
so much season.
I've got the forehead wrinkles. I've got the smile lines here. We have
Is
wrinkles.
that an eyebrow? Oh,
No, that's not an eyebrow. We have wrinkles at different spots though. You can tell he wrinkles a lot here, whereas I have them here. Like you get them
I
all.
mean, you can tell.
You get the crow's feet.
Oh.
You're cute. You look good with them though. That's the difference. Men
Please.
are like looking fresh with gray hair and freaking wrinkles.
Which isn't fair.
It's not fair.
Not fair at all.
Why are we all stressed out about Botox and Juvederm and dyeing our gray hair?
And the men that are doing it, well, totally cool. But
Yeah,
but just
majority
stereotypically,
of men
yeah,
are like,
it's terrible.
whatevs. Number 4.
Number 4.
When you are 13, at least when I was 13, you start your period, which sucks. You don't know how to stick a tampon in. You have to like sit there and figure out what the heck is going on. Then you go on vacation and you're like really stressed because
So
you're
you
going to
don't
have your
really
period. When you go on
know.
vacation and you don't know how to stick the tampon in and you don't want to wear a pad in the pool, it's really stressful. Oh, it's
Wow.
very stressful. You have to have a mirror and like look up there and then have your sister help you. Like
Most-
literally, the
most-
struggle for me trying to figure out how to
Wow.
put a tampon in. My poor sister was probably like traumatized because how old would she have been? 9, and I was like, yes. Where am I supposed to stick it?
I never even thought about
It was
that.
bad. My mom was sick, so she couldn't help me. So I had my sister look up there and said, I feel bad for her. That's
another
what happens
video.
when you're 13.
Good
When
grief.
you're 30, all of a sudden my period is crazy. Like,
How do I
me
look?
and Karen, you look good like that. Me and Karen, we like fight to be each other's cycles, and then we can't figure out who's gonna be on it first, who's gonna be on it second, and then she'll come and be like, did you start yet? And I'm like, no, I didn't start yet. What's going on with it? And it's like they're having like a period battle with each other because the dominant one wants to win. Who's gonna follow the period
Do you
starter?
think that's true?
No, but me and Karen talk about it all the time. So then, I literally have like this most ridiculously heavy, super intense cramp period, which I did not have that for years after I had the babies. Like, my periods were super chill and super awesome. And now, all of a sudden, this year, 2016 and 2017, my periods have been super duper crampy, right? Which hasn't
Lately
happened.
they have.
Now I get like really bad PMS. Like, I get real pissy and real like feisty which I never had. I never ever used to have PMS, ever. I was like, what is PMS? Like, these people are just making it up. And I get cramps worse than I got, like, over the last, 5 years. I had them really bad when I was 13, like, up until about I had kids. And then after I had kids, it was really nice. And now this last year was really bad. You'd be having your full-on period. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Where'd my period go? It's been, like, 2 days and it's disappeared.
Totally, 2 days, man.
And I'm like, that was the shortest period ever. And then
I can't imagine.
I'll think it's gone. And so I'm like, cool, chilling, no period situations, not having any tampons or anything. And then boom, it'll just come again. Like a day later.
So if you're 13, now you know.
Number 5, the boobs. Okay? When you're 13, if you're lucky, your boobs will grow. They'll hurt a lot. Your boobs will be sore. The boys will be poking them because they think it's funny that your boobs hurt so bad. But you sprout little boobs.
That's really horrible too.
Oh yeah, the boys were jerks. Oh, like, sorry, did that hurt?
All a boy has to really worry about is nothing.
No, you have 13, a little bit of a situation when you're 13. 30, instead of growing your boobs, they're now growing down to the ground. And I'm not the only one, okay, because I talked to Karen about this. Basically, I think it's if you've breastfed. I'm assuming if you haven't breastfed, your boobs at 30 are probably still looking fresh. But if you have breastfed, and especially I breastfed for a long time with both babies, your boobs, they're going to the floor. They're going down to the ground, and that's just life. That is just how it is.
Gosh.
And it's hard being a woman.
So far, so good being a...
So far, he's got, what, a couple of hairs and gray?
I mean, I'm getting the I can't even claim to have acne, though.
No, you can't. You get, like, a little ingrown
from
hair
a gray
pimple.
hair pimple.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, 5 was the saggy boobs.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Your eyes are so beautiful.
Well, at least my eyes are doing good. I'll probably start going blind soon, too. When does that happen? Actually, well, Karen started wearing glasses.
Oh, babe.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going to take the test. I'm fine. Let me give myself a few years for that. There is why 30 is the new 13 and it sucks. Now, obviously, this is lighthearted. I feel like I just want to put a disclaimer for all of our Talk Tuesdays. They are lighthearted. They are not meant to be taken super duper seriously. They're just us having fun, kind of like making fun of ourselves and just kind of like the situations that we talk about that are going on.
I can't believe all the crap that girls have to go through.
That you guys don't even really care about?
Well,
or
no.
periods?
But just the thought of a period alone and my boobs growing. Like growing.
Growing boobs suck.
I kind of remember growing a little taller and you'd bonk your head on the counter or whatever, but
that never happened to me.
but to bleed
and have it easy, and they don't even realize. Man. Don't be complaining, men. You think your life is hard? It's not. It's easy. Just wait. Next life, you'll come back as a woman, and then you'll realize how bad it is.
Oh, gosh, that'd be so exhausting.
It is exhausting. And then you got to deal with men, too, on top of that.
Even
That's why women are
exhausting.
so amazing.
Tell some terrible 13 stories versus 30 stories.
Yeah, what is your 30 versus 13? We'd love to know what you've noticed.
Roughly
we're not specifically
50 versus
exactly
20, whatever.
The age. Like, you have to be 30.
It's just interesting.
I mean, Jay's 36. But, in general... No. What have you noticed? It's kind of like a second puberty.
What if I really was 36?
You are 36. Aren't you?
Look at her.
Now you got me all confused.
I'm messing with you.
Are you 37?
No. Oh, man, I remember 37.
No, you're 36. Yeah, what have you noticed? It is, a similar type of thing where your body is changing all over again and you're like, what the crap is going on? I feel like I'm going through puberty again, but just in a really
weird,
different way. Yeah, so let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Or not really helpful, but amusing.
I'd say it was helpful.
A little bit. Helpful for 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
Or depressing. They're like,
totally.
Life is crap. And then subscribe if you're new. And we will see you tomorrow. Someone actually asked us to do the smash or pass. And I was like, what is the smash or pass?
One of the comments.
one of the, yeah, so I think it was either someone on Twitter or in a comment. I can't remember where I saw it, but someone asked for us to, I think it was the last week's comment.
That was a video you showed.
Yeah, and so I was like, what is Smash or Pass? And so I showed it to Jay, and I was like, oh my god, like, we should do this. This is so funny.
Killer.
Now, clearly, I mean, it's like, you know, again, it's a lighthearted
So
thing.
send us who you think you
Yes.
want us to judge a Smash or Pass
And
on.
we're not doing the YouTube edition because I don't want to do that because that's
No,
really awkward. Like,
those
what
are
if
like-
we ran into them or something at an event? Like,
in a
that's
weird,
just
long, big world, it's imagine doing
Yeah.
that to your coworkers.
So
That's
we're
just not
doing
cool.
celebrity because we'll never meet
We'll
celebrities.
never meet Tom Cruise.
Yeah. So leave your comments down below of people for me
this
to
could be
ask Jay, and then
really
for people
crazy.
for Jay to ask me of who we would smash or pass. It's lighthearted fun. It's not meant to be super duper like, you know, offensive or anything like that. We're just having a good time. But we were watching it and we were like dying laughing. Like, it was such a funny one. We'll have to leave the link down below to the
You'll
people
have to
that we
show
were
me some of
watching.
the celebrity pictures too.
Oh yeah, Jay's pretty crap at that kind of
I'm
stuff.
trying to think of somebody really hot, and I can't.
Yeah, well, maybe you guys can tweet us.
That would be a smash, and then like a pass would be like.
Yeah, tweet us. Instead of leaving it in the comments,
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
tweet us, because then it's easier for us to pull up on our phones. Tweet
And
us the
put
people.
a picture with it too. Yeah.
Oh,
tweet
there
the
we go.
picture.
Yeah, that would be good. Tweet
Okay.
us with a picture.
Scroll through.
And then his is Jay Schuerman, mine is Sam Schuerman, and then that way we can just like
That'd be fun.
do each other. But
Yeah.
we want you guys to have the people. We want you guys to share the people that you want us to ask each other.
Mhm.
Because I think that makes it funner when you guys are like a part of it. So
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
Thursday's video. So Thursday is not going to be a vlog. It'll just be the Smash or Pass. And I'm super excited to play it. Like, I literally was having so much fun watching the one. We'll leave that one
It
link
was.
down below.
It was so funny.
It was hilarious. We're going to make our little Smash or Pass papers. Anyway, guys. Okay, we're going. We're officially going now. Bye.
Bye.